Are you prepared for your child's annual IEP meeting this year? I'm Joanne Flatley. I'm the Program Manager for the Westboro South contract within PPAL. And I'm here to talk about how to prepare for your child's annual individual education plan. So your meeting has been called and you've received your notification. What do you need to think about? You need to think about who's on your team, who's on your child's team, who is going to be in the room. You need to think about what are my concerns going into next year, and last year would be what you want to think about. What is my vision? Who is my child and where do I see them? And how do I see the school system helping us achieve that for my child? So number one, who's on your team? Always think about who can support you at that meeting. A natural support, somebody who's in part of your extended family, a neighbor, somebody that can be your eyes and ears. As a parent who's gone to a lot of IEP meetings, I know that it can be very confusing with the language and the abbreviations that are used at some of the meetings. If somebody else is taking notes, I've always found it easier for me to follow the conversation. You also want to think about who will the school bring? Will my child's speech pathologist be there? Will my child's behaviorist be there? Try to get a sense from the invitation on who will be at your meeting. That way you will not be surprised when you walk in the room. It can be unnerving for parents to walk into a room and see people to discuss their child that they don't know. So know who will be at the team and bring your own support. Also consider any community-based supports. Does your child see a therapist? Does your child have an outside provider that would be helpful? Has there been recent evaluations that you could bring that person or bring that report with you to the team? Number two, what are my concerns? You want to think about the previous year and the year going forward. Is your child going through a transition? Has your child had some social emotional issues this past year? How has their academic progress been? Are the current accommodations and modifications on the educational plan working for your child? Are they making academic progress? Are they making social progress? Think about all of that, and I would strongly advise you to write them down. Even if you bullet point 3 concerns that you want addressed by the team. I would even go so far as to suggest that you bring copies for everyone on the team so that you have a copy of the concerns that the parents want addressed. Many districts will include this verbatim into the IEP program. The third thing, what is my vision for my child? Now, this is for a young child. If the child is over the age of 14, it's a really joint, what is the vision for the student? And the student needs to be included. What is your vision for that child? What do you want that child to achieve? Success academically, success socially, success recreationally. What is, I see my child graduating from high school. I see my child happy. I see my child employed. I see my child with lots of friends. You know, there's a vision for all kinds of different things, but every parent has their vision about what they want that child to achieve. And as the child grows up, the child has more say in what the vision is. These 3 things will help you get through your IEP plan meeting. The vision will help you get through the transition planning process as your child ages through high school. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to check out the PPAL website for further information and tip sheets on lots of information regarding the IEP process.